having trials with West Ham, and number 9, Paul Cavell, once a Nottingham Forest junior, has scored 15 goals already, 7 of them in the FA Cup, and he'll want the game settled today. He'd be suspended from any replay. Leyton Orient, 4th in the 2nd Division, reached the 4th round last season, since when they've acquired the services of defender Sam Kitchen from non-league Frickley, the midfield pair of Simon Livett from West Ham and Wimbledon's Vaughan Ryan, and most recently Gary Bellamy, whose £35,000 transfer from Wolves will be completed on Monday. He's technically on loan this afternoon. Well, the cup fever spreading over here. The enthusiasm of a crowd, a capacity of 5,300. Some 2,000 of them supporting Leyton Orient. Ian Hemley from Bedford is today's referee. Dagenham and Redbridge kick off against the Leyton Orient team, whose Achilles heel in what otherwise has been a very good season has been their lack of form in away matches. They've lost 5 of 7 away, including the last 4 in the league. And they've got 1 or 2 little superstitions of their own, befitting the FA Cup for this challenge against the near neighbours today. They've got a new set of shorts to go with the white and blue away strip, change strip for Leyton Orient, and they've been eating a special diet of pasta with the sauce prepared by the manager himself, Peter Eustace. It all smacks of the sort of thing we hear about when this wonderful competition comes round. Paul Shirtliff with the throw, helped on by Blackford. And Orient had the throw. Tony Pamphlet captaining Dagenham. Header out by Watts. Sam Kitchen didn't get very far in his first involvement. Nice work by Cavell, who's become such a favourite here. Broom is up with him. Watts supporting from left back. Nuttall is very good in the air. We'll see how good here. That good. Well stopped by Chris Turner. Renowned, this goalkeeper who's done so much in the game, renowned for his work on his line as a saver of shots, and on this occasion a very good downward header from Nuttall. Shirtliff. Cavell trying to ease it in for Blackford. Turner's got to scurry here and he's miskicked it. Cavell goes for goal and Broom coming in. A great start for Dagenham and Redbridge. Jason Broom, who had a trial with Leyton Orient 5 years ago, had 1 reserve game and wasn't looked at again, makes his mark against the club that showed little interest in him at the time, but is certainly aware of him now. Cavell, they believe here, the best striker in the non-league game, and he's certainly living up to the billing, not just with his eye for goal, but with his all-round play. Leading Leyton Orient a merry dance at the moment with his work up front. Owers to take the corner, Pamphlet waiting by the near post, the wind gusting around the ground. And Chris Turner trying to sort all that out. It's another corner. Very difficult for one of the smaller goalkeepers in the game. Connor got to it. And a combination there of goalkeeper and defender kept it out. Leyton Orient straining again defensively and very nearly capitulating. Owers again. Picked on by Pamphlet, put in by Connor, terrific set piece, and it's 2-0 to Dagenham. The 3rd corner in a row from Owers. Pamphlet flicks on, Leyton Orient were nowhere, Steve Connor did the rest. Achimpong. Hales. Nice little triangle here for the league team. Taylor. Cooper, Howard, it's squeezed in, 2-1. Terry Howard, who's a local man, gets an important goal in this local tie for Leyton Orient. Best bit of football really they put together in the match, and how they needed it. Dagenham with the delicious start to the game, but the scenario not quite so sweet at the moment, but they still lead. And with Cavill, there's a chance of more to come. He's wriggled free, and Butterworth has made it 3-1. And the two-goal cushion is restored. And Leyton Orient, who'd had that lift, can't believe that they've allowed it to sag again so swiftly. And Gary Butterworth scoring here for the 4th game in a row, but Paul Cavill provided it with some tricky work on the byline, and Butterworth buried it. It's a corner. Well, are we going to get another twist to the tail in the closing seconds of the first half? It'll be a case of stoppage time now for the referee. Bellamy got a flick to it, came off Kitchen, and it's put in by Whitbread. It's 3-2. So Leyton Orient, who'd been laborious in their own defending at corners, get a goal from a corner of their own, and it's from the captain in stoppage time at the end of the first half. Bellamy had the first flick, and it bounced back kindly for Whitbread to smack into the corner. Could hardly miss from there, but important, vitally important for the club that he captains that he didn't. Three-2. Owers. Well, it's really been a roller coaster for Leyton Orient. But Adrian Whitbread's goal right on half-time just changes the complexion again. It's been very hard work for the side from Division 2 of the Football League. The Conference Club have been splendid in many ways. 3 goals for them, from Broome, from Connor and from Butterworth. But well, I wonder what Leyton Orient will think of the lighting here as well, as night falls on the Essex-East London borders. Hales and Livet over the ball. Livet takes it, and Cooper reaches it. 3-3. Well, the half-time message was watch for the crosses, whether they're from free plays or like this one from a set piece. Livet lofted it in, and Cooper, not marked at all, steered it into the corner. Chimpong trying to set up Taylor. One back for Leyton Orient by Ryan. Hales keeping it in. Ryan's ball again, and he's pulled over by Jason Broome. Well, it's a similar position to that which brought the equaliser. Similarly served by... Oh, and it's worked again, and it's Cooper again. And Leyton Orient take the lead finally in this switchback of an FA Cup tie. We've had 70 minutes. It's a mirror image, really, except the ball's gone in the other corner. Livet lofts it, and Cooper scores it. Well, everything is relative in the game, and to lose, if it was to be a 4-3 defeat, would not discredit Dagenham and Redbridge. The relative side of it is that they have got to live with losing 2-0, a lead 2-0 and a lead at 3-1, which looked to be enough perhaps to cause a sensation here. Taylor. Cooper coming in, hoping for a hat-trick. A hand-off there by Bellamy, spotted by the linesman. Referee reacting to the flag. It was the type of decision that sometimes isn't given. Andy Jones, a former Welsh international, getting some instructions from Peter Eustace. Prior one assumes to him coming on as a substitute. Owers takes, Turner holds, and Leyton Orient move nearer to progress in the FA Cup. Progress that looked way beyond them in the early stages of the game, and again leading up to half-time. It's going to be a change for Peter Eustace and Leyton Orient. He's going to send on Andy Jones here. And off goes Kevin Hales. Now Jones is a forward. Does that mean he will play up front and Taylor will go into midfield? That's the way it's looking. Headed out by Taylor. Now playing deeper. Back from Watts. Nuttall did well to angle it back across the penalty area. Achimpong guided it out. Swept forward by Jones. Held up well here by Cooper, who was caught by Pamphlet coming from behind. There were other defenders around. It wasn't a last man situation which would have either the defender worrying about the red card or the referee reaching for it. Pamphlet wasn't far away from connecting with the ball, but his angle was always awkward. Livet having a look. Taylor is there as well. He leaves it. Livet strikes it, and strikes it brilliantly. And Jones follows up. He's been on a matter of moments, but he's got a goal now that could well make sure that Leyton Orient go through to the second round of the FA Cup. It was a great strike at the free kick from Livet, who's had an enormous influence on the second half. And Andy Jones in the right place as the ball came down off the combination of goalkeeper fingertips and the bar to sprawl in and score. Dagenham and Redbridge 3, Leyton Orient 5. It's been a splendid second half for the league team, and they've dealt with their difficulties, faced up to them, and one would say now have solved them. It all happened at a time where Dagenham were thinking of making a change, and Gary Kimball has come on. But here's Cavill. Is there going to be another twist here? Oh, the Reds! That's the measure of the man they call the best finisher outside the full-time ranks. Paul Cavill. Leyton Orient still celebrating, and Cavill behind them, and great economy and accuracy in the finish. And Dagenham won't lie down. Cooper, and Achimpong left it for him. Owers. Cavill, Here's Kimball. Broom's in the middle, Nuttall coming in as well. Kimball blasts it! Oh! Several of the Dagenham players put their hands to their heads there in disbelief at this effort that flew just away from the angle, the junction there of post and crossbar. From Gary Kimball, one of the footballing twins. His brother plays with Cambridge, of course. And it is over, and in the end, and only just, status has prevailed. A great recovery by Leyton Orient, 2 goals for Mark Cooper in the second half. The first goal of the game from Broom, the last of the game from Cavill. And Dagenham and Redbridge can go off this pitch with their heads held high. John Still with Frank Clark really summing up the special feeling that this very special cup tie has brought. Dagenham and Redbridge led 2-0, they led 3-1.